Get ready for an electrifying showdown in the NBA 2023-2024 first-round playoffs between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks. As two titans of the court collide, the burning question remains, who will seize the edge in this thrilling battle? Join us as we dissect the strengths, strategies, and star power of both teams and weigh in on which side holds the advantage. Don't miss a minute of the action. Subscribe now and join the debate as we embark on this epic playoff journey. In every playoff series, there are narrative threads that shape the initial expectations and those that unravel in real time on the hardwood. For the Dallas Mavericks, it's the scorching performance of their star-studded backcourt that headlines the story. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Clippers' fate hinges on the performance of their wings, with the looming question of Kawhi Leonard's health casting a shadow over their prospects. Should Leonard not be at full strength, can Paul George shoulder the burden and guide his team beyond the first round? The Mavericks' wings have witnessed a resurgence since the trade deadline, notably with the arrival of PJ Washington following the departure of Grant Williams. Let's start with the Dallas Mavericks. While the Dallas Mavericks may not have initially garnered recognition as one of the league's defensive powerhouses, their remarkable turnaround on that end of the floor since the trade deadline is impossible to ignore. In the first 4 months of the season, the Mavericks languished at 19th in defensive rating, struggling to stifle opponents on multiple fronts. However, a transformative shift occurred when Nico Harrison orchestrated the acquisitions of PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford in February, reshaping the team's defensive identity. While Dallas's defense, ranking 13th in defensive rating since February 22, may not strike fear into the hearts of opponents, its transformation from a struggling unit to a more than serviceable front is commendable. What's even more impressive is the team's ability to uphold its status as a top 10 offense while fortifying its defensive prowess. It's this balance that has quietly sparked conversations outside of Dallas, pondering whether the Mavericks are emerging as legitimate contenders in the postseason fray. The dynamic duo of Washington and Jones, often supported by guard wing Dante Exum, injects length, athleticism, and versatility into Jason Kidd's defensive strategy. Their ability to seamlessly switch assignments, impede driving lanes, and contend with larger opponents is pivotal. Tasked with defending formidable stars like Leonard, George, and Harden in this series, their approach to disrupting rhythm and forcing turnovers could dictate game dynamics. Furthermore, how the Mavericks respond when the Clippers' wings opt for mid-range jumpers will be crucial in maintaining defensive composure and seizing momentum. The offensive prowess of the Mavericks raises a significant question mark, one that could ultimately determine their fate in this series. The pivotal inquiry revolves around the ability of Washington and Jones to capitalize on open three-point opportunities. Given their expected volume of uncontested shots, their accuracy from beyond the arc could tip the scales in favor of either advancement or elimination. As history often underscores in the crucible of the NBA playoffs, it's the role players who step up and make their mark that propel their team forward. Washington and Jones have faced some challenges in their catch-and-shoot three-point shooting this season, with Washington at 33% and Jones at 35%. However, the Mavericks have a potential counter-strategy by involving Washington in a playmaking role near the free throw line. By doing so, they can alleviate pressure from double teams on Luka Dončić and Kyrie Irving. This strategic adjustment has proven effective for Dallas throughout the season, disrupting defensive schemes and potentially forcing the Clippers into rotations they'd rather avoid. Moreover, it opens up cutting lanes to the basket for Mavericks wings and big men, enhancing their offensive versatility. The Los Angeles Clippers. In their previous playoff encounter, the Clippers boasted a formidable lineup of lengthy, defensive-minded forwards, each adept at guarding multiple positions and disrupting the Mavericks' offensive rhythm. And that's not even factoring in the defensive prowess of Leonard and George. However, the current Clippers roster lacks that same imposing presence in the front court, relying more on the versatility of their guard rotation to anchor their defensive efforts. While this adjustment may alter their defensive look, their abundance of guards ensures a level of defensive competency that remains formidable. However, the pivotal factor in all of this undoubtedly revolves around Kawhi Leonard. The question looms large. Is he fully recovered and ready to lead the Clippers into battle? Sidelined since the end of March due to knee inflammation, Leonard's absence has left fans and analysts alike speculating on his return. Understandably, the team has remained tight-lipped regarding his status, leaving uncertainty lingering over the series. As of now, Leonard's health stands as the most significant storyline, with its resolution poised to significantly impact the outcome of the matchup. Despite Kawhi Leonard's history of lower body injuries, his performance this season when healthy has been nothing short of spectacular, averaging 23.7 points, 6.1 rebounds, and 3.6 assists per game, while shooting an impressive 42% from three-point range in 68 appearances. Leonard has proven his impact on the court. Mavericks fans need only cast their minds back to their last playoff encounter to recall Leonard's dominance, where he showcased a true cyborg-like effort, averaging 32.1 points, 7.9 rebounds, 4.6 assists, 2.3 steals, and a block, while shooting 43% from beyond the arc. However, his body's subsequent shutdown during that postseason run led to the Clippers' exit. Now, as Los Angeles adds star-adjacent support, Leonard's health remains paramount to their success, underscoring the significant weight resting on his shoulders. However, it would be remiss not to acknowledge the significant contribution of Paul George. Leading the team with 74 games played this season, George has been a consistent force, averaging 22.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game, along with over a steal per game. Notably, he boasts an impressive 40% shooting from beyond the arc on 8 attempts per game, adding another layer of challenge for the Mavericks' wing defenders. Their task of containing both Leonard and George will undoubtedly be a formidable one. Final word. The looming uncertainty that casts a giant shadow over this series is Kawhi Leonard's health and his availability for the entirety of the matchup. Should Leonard be deemed fit to play, there's no denying the Clippers hold the edge in the wing position. However, PJ Washington emerges as a potential X factor for the Mavericks. If he can maintain a significant impact on both ends of the floor, contributing offensively while remaining a stalwart on defense, Dallas stands poised for success. Yet, the specter of Leonard's formidable presence looms large, reminding all that the cyborg may still exert his dominance. Comment your thoughts below. Who will win this series? Thank you for watching.